folks, hope you're doing good today. Now, for the rest of the week, we've got priority submissions, a different band every day to check out and let me talk about their music, some returning bands who we really like coming back round again, but also some new bands to the channel later on in the week. So keep tuning in and you hear some cool music. Today, we've got great friends of the channel back on, and I look back, we've been following these guys since 2020, October 2020. So by the end of this year, we've been together 4 years, which is a while, that's great. We've been doing the show a while now, but we've also been sticking with bands for a while and really getting to know them over the time. I'm really digging it nowadays. It's kind of, the show's taken on a different vibe in that way now, because we've got returning bands who've come back for over the years. We've seen them progress. We've stuck with them over that time, and they've stuck with us as well, which is great. And we're just kind of really building a nice community with it now, where we've got bands who kind of just stick around. Really, really nice. This band has stuck around, as we know, for ages, but what I want to mention, I've just been looking through their Facebook page because I wanted to see who it is that they've done the collaboration with today, which is Reagan. But I'm just looking through their page and I'm just struck by the high quality of this band. They're not like the biggest band on the block or anything like that. They're an underground band like we have on this channel. But looking at their page, you'd think they've got the most absolute highest quality. Even their kind of, just whatever pics of in the studio stuff are all really high quality and nicely lit. And they've obviously thought about all that stuff as well, which is great. So everything that these guys put out, no matter what it is, even the smallest post, is super high quality. And that just comes through on everything that they're doing now. It just looks great. So whenever you connect with this band, if you're just starting to get into them now, when you met with a band like this, you just immediately met with the high quality and the kind of all-roundedness of them. They're an underground band, but they're a band. They look like a real professional band. So anyone looking for a new band to get into, if they stumble across this band, there's going to be no barrier of, they're kind of underground garage quality and that kind of stuff. They're going to be presented with the high quality images and presentation that they expect from a big band, and that goes a long way. People, they say a lot about success is acting successful, and then the kind of the rest comes to you. And these guys are absolutely acting successful and presenting their anyone who comes across them with a really high quality package, and I think that's super great. Very, very nice. I appreciate that a lot. The track that they've got for us today is a really great high quality video as well, as you'd expect, and it's really nice because it's featuring I forget her name already, sorry, Reagan. So we've got some guests on this one as well. The track is called Love Crime. Let's give it a spin. Great sound. Great sound.
intertwine. You're always there in time. It's a hate crime to love you. It's a love crime to need you. You and I, we are the same. Turn off the lights, I'm not running away. It's a hate crime to love you. It's a hate crime to love you. It's a love crime to need you. It's a love crime to need you. Why aren't you afraid of me? 'Cause I'm the last one you'll ever see.
The end. Wow, man. I tuned into this one the other day just to give it a quick spin and leave a comment on the video and say, man, you've done a great high quality job. But I didn't listen to the whole track. I kind of put it in the queue, hoping that they were going to send it through, which they did, which was great. But man, this one you can really put your ear to. The sounds, the softness of the sound, and how all these different layers come together in this one is really incredible. Man, my brain all the way through there was just dissecting every different sound and layer in the track. I didn't get a chance to listen to the track as a whole. I was really in deconstruct mode because there was so many nice sounds, so many nice effects and like softness to the sound and reverb and atmosphere and vocal layering, the synth layering, when the heaviness came in, but then we still kept that nice angelic softness to the music as well. Oh man, it was just so nice on the ears. And when I hear a track like that with all those layers in it, my brain just goes, right, I've got to figure out how this was made and start deconstructing it and pulling it all apart and stuff like that. So the whole time I was just sat there with my brain just frying itself, listening to all these sounds, hearing how they'd all weave themselves in together. And it was just super, super nice sounds. Man, they've really done a nice job. And I think looking at their page, they do this themselves. Look, this is themselves in their home studio. Looks like it's obviously very nice and high quality. Let's see if it does say on here where they did it. But no, it looks like they're at their home with this kind of stuff. They have got a very nice high quality gear and all the rest of it. So it is basically a professional studio at home, which is what you can do nowadays. But man, these guys are just 10 out of 10 top quality all the way around. The video was as good as any video I've seen for any music video. It was perfectly lit. There was so many cool scenes. I like to pick a nice picture for the thumbnail of the video. Well, I'll have absolutely no worries doing that with this one because there were so many cool angles and scenes and kind of pictures that you could have taken, the light beaming down on her and stuff like that, and just the whole ambience, the colors that were in there, the contrast and the lenses and all the high quality camera work that was in there. Man, these guys are just as good as it gets with that stuff. You couldn't ask for any more quality out of these guys. And as I said at the start of the video, if you're a new person finding this band, that's just like a really massive box that's been ticked. Because, most people aren't looking for underground, rough and ready bands like we are on this channel. We're a kind of different breed if you're over here. Most people like bands once they've already done all of that stuff, polished themselves up, and they're good to go. They're on the big scene. Well, these guys are already fully polished up and good to go. They just need now the listeners and the people to find out about them and get on board with them. But once they do, they'll be immediately met by a super high quality band and the kind of quality that they're expecting and used to from all the other bigger bands that they see. So they'll just slot straight in, with all those other bands. So it really does make a nice big difference. I think these guys are doing absolutely great. I can't give them any tips on how to improve their quality. It's absolutely there. They just got to keep going and hope more people find out about their music and get on board and just start enjoying them like we do over here. Very, very nice, man. That was superb. Just great quality video, and the sound was just so nice on the ears that my brain just went into overdrive trying to understand why that was. And that tells me it's a really great track. When I can just sit back and my brain kind of almost switches off, and it's like, yeah, I've heard these riffs before, I've heard this, these changes before, and with the first minute, my brain knows what's going on, and it just kind of sits back and relaxes then. But when there's some interesting going on in the music like this, and sounds that are coming at you with such a nice sound and stuff, my brain really picks up and goes, hang on a minute, we got to figure out how this was put together. How was this made? Why does it sound so great? What are the elements that come together to make it sound so great? So, that's what happens with these kind of tracks in my brain. So hopefully you're the same. These guys have been on the channel enough now to earn themselves a free t-shirt. So I'll be in contact after the show, guys, and you can get yourself a free t-shirt, and hopefully we see them in the studio or something like that, wearing their t-shirt in great high quality, and I'll post that to my page as well. That'll be great. Hope you're having a good day today so far, guys. That's it from me. As I say, we got bands for the rest of the week. We got Controller as well, who, if you're a follower of this channel for a while, you'll know they're a really great band. So come back for those if you like some alternative metal. But yeah, we'll see you when we see you next. Cheers, guys. Bye.